We're Raging Rolls, a bunch of nerdy-ass Aussies who get together when we can to play Dungeons & Dragons, try out voices, and have a whole lot of chaotic fun. We stream on Twitch on Thursday nights, with the VOD available immediately after broadcast. A shorter form of our shows are available on YouTube the following week. If you enjoy what we do, hit that follow button or even subscribe to show your support for the stream and share your feedback with us. You're on mute, Elias.
I don't know, but these the marshmallow in my hot chocolate's done something, and it seems to. I don't know the word for it.
Diarrhea.
It disappeared.
Oh, diarrhea.
Oh. We all know the word.
In the first, and your pants are gonna burst.
Just make sure to take off your shoes so you don't accidentally fill them with it.
Now just put that little ball up in your pocket, and we'll have a look at it later. Maybe just
all right.
Yeah. I ain't gonna read nothing off the bottom of no mystery balls. Maybe gargle a ball a little or something. Make sure you cover it when you put it away.
Ball.
Would anyone like to attempt the other chest?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, roll me a d20 as you reach down to this second chest.
Nope.
Door simulator.
Oh, nice.
It's a 16.
16.
Nothing possibly bad ever happens on a 16. It's a nice round number.
Give me a d10.
Square number. It's even.
Sweet number.
It's a round number with edges.
With corners.
With corners.
Like a cookie.
It's a 1. It's an ominous 1.
No, yeah.
Alright.
Sorry.
Just hidden under like a silk sheet in here, so a bit of cloth. Also a bit tattered and ripped. You open, move that aside to reveal.
I pass the silk sheet to Elias and go, you might need this.
You find a small jar.
Fold it, becomes 2-ply. If I find a small jar.
A jar. It almost looks empty.
Almost.
But you can see in there, wisping around, it looks like distorted faces screaming in this sort of greenish hue as they kind of dart around in there if you squint hard enough.
I got me a jar of faces.
I'm just going to tell you what it does. Okay, so this is a jar containing echoes of destroyed souls. Upon being opened, voices will start speaking in cacophony in common, which requires a wisdom save to understand what is being said.
I open the jar. No, God, no, I don't. I do not do that.
It's empty. There's nothing in here.
Does that happen or not? Did he take it off you? Okay.
No.
Well, it seems like we might have two things that could help in a pinch if we need to have an expeditious retreat from a bad situation.
And the silk might also help if Elias needs to pinch one off.
Oh yeah, it reminds me. I remember one time I was out in the desert, nothing around but cactuses, and I really had to go. Let me tell you, that was not a fun ride back into town.
Is that the same hat?
I don't shit in my hat. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?
You feel the train jolt a little bit as it starts to go around a corner, and then at the back of the train, part of it starts to just break away and fly off out to the side as though it's
not again.
Flying around a corner.
I guess that's our call.
This is why you need drivers on your trains and not this automated bullshit.
Sparks, give me a d12 roll, please.
What? Why? What did I do? I didn't touch anything.
As you're opening the door.
3.
3.
Nothing bad happens on a 3.
No. As you enter the next carriage, It's dark, like it's almost pitch black. There is just minimal light from like glowing items throughout this area. You can hear
Boom! Cantrip.
Cantrip.
Finger lights.
You just go click, click, and then turn that on.
Like little torches.
Yeah.
ET phone home.
The room lights up with your finger lights. Where am I? You feel like, even though with these lights on as you enter this carriage, it is cold in here. It is cold like no one has been in here or is supposed to be in here. And as you light up your finger guns, you catch that smell of like rust and metal and iron, and looking around, everywhere you look is just filled with ticking clocks. Grandfather clocks, war clocks, small alarm clocks scattered around the whole place.
I feel like I had a
All
nightmare
of 'em.
like this once.
I just
Looks like
go.
we're going back to the future.
No. I've seen this before. Hook, where are you, you son of a bitch? Get out here!
Every clock on the walls surrounding you, everywhere, every surface, all say 11:55. They're all ticking and ticking and ticking and ticking.
Are they ticking forward? Like, is the times, the second hands actually moving?
Or is it just going? It's just going tick, 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 and staying in the spot.
Make a investigation check.
Could I
That
assist
I can
someone
do.
who has decent intelligence?
Me.
Hmm.
My investigation is like very low, but you know,
I am
other
much
people are
more.
very bright.
I'm a ranger. I got this.
There isn't some kind of like maker's mark on these clocks, like perhaps Doomsday or something like that. 5
you
minutes to
can-
midnight.
You can give me an investigation check if you're looking for something like a maker's mark on those alives. Spark, it's
15
your
on the.
15. They all click forward. They all, like, the second hand is turning around and all these things, right? But as they kind of get around to where they need to be, it's almost though it stops for a second and winds itself back, and then clicks around again.
Yeah.
What are the odds of 1,000 broken clocks?
Yeah. I won't take that bet.
It's just the train to purgatory or something.
We're on a train to
No.
nowhere.
Everyone knows to get to purgatory, you got to catch a plane.
Yeah, but
with
it's a stairway to heaven.
With your investigation check there, Elias, you sort of turn over some of the clocks looking for any kind of inscription. The name you come across there, here and there, on the clocks would have an inscription, or the one name you come across most often is Copper Knocker.
Fantastic name. Can Nessie pronounce that name for us?
Not in this world.
No, you said we were near Baldur's Gate, so that's on the Sword Coast, so it's still technically the same world.
Not in this train.
Can we just skip this carriage?
I mean, what happens if you close the door and open it again? Do you have to roll, or...?
Well, there's another door at the end of this carriage. Like, every carriage has 2 doors on it.
Okay, can I open up the door that we just came through and like just double check like that carriage is still dissolving or has gone completely?
You get to this door that you just came from. You try and open it and see what's out there? Yeah? Or you try and look through a window of some kind.
I might try and look through a window first. I'm not going to stick my head out into the void.
You see, like, in the night that's now there, looking through the window on this glass door, on this door, the carriage looks like it's there. You can see another door beyond where you are.
I don't know, I say we just keep going forward.
As you're standing there looking at the door, you hear this like metal scraping on metal. You guys, with your insanely high perception, notice that the door handle is trying to turn.
The one we just came from.
Shit, conductor.
Oh, what? Well,
Can I? Is there a big? Which way does the door open? Into the carriage or out?
All doors open inwards to the carriage.
Okay. In which case, I'd like to stack a bunch of grandfather clocks in front of that door.
yeah. Or can we jam like one of the bigger clocks underneath the door handle so it can't?
Yeah, give me a strength check with advantage there, Sparks.
Guidance.
Oh, and guidance. Oh, all the big numbers coming out.
I think it might be our friend, our little buddy.
As you're moving these grandfather clocks around or trying to maneuver them, it seems like every clock around you sounds like it's starting to tick faster and louder.
Has anyone got like a spare revolver or something we can set up a little booby trap for the conductor where he opens the door and he gets blasted in the face?
Booby. How do we even know it's the conductor? We just came from that carriage. The conductor wasn't in there when we were in there.
Something's coming.
Yeah, well, someone got us onto this train too. Not everybody we meet's a baddie.
Where the fuck is little buddy?
I don't know. Probably trying to get through the door. Why don't you yell out? Who's there?
Little buddy, is that you?
Is that you?
Is that you? Hey, we are there. We are there.
There is no reply, but that screeching is like just twisting and turning as though it's trying to find the right space to open that door. Did you give me a strength check?
Maybe we should go forward. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm all for moving forward.
Mark, can you do that strength check?
Was that for me?
Yes, strength check, please, with advantage to move some grandfather clocks in front of the door.
And a D4.
Advantage and a D4. 1 D4.
You know, if we find a body somewhere, I'll be able to maybe set us up with a guard.
12.
I mean, we could have just killed the guy who was giving us chocolate before.
Well,
One of those was a natural 1.
Excellent.
So, yeah, 12.
You managed to get one grandfather clock in there, but the other ones just seem like they just don't want to budge.
I'm sorry, it's my -1 to my strength score. Sorry.
Approaching the next door. Lance, why don't you open the door for us? Give us a D12.
D12. Here we go. Whoop-a-chang. That's a 10.
Excellent. When you open this door and step through to the next carriage, you step out onto snow. And looking around, there's just howling wind. No, sorry, there's snowy tundra, there's forest off in the distance, and maybe 300 or 400 feet in front of you, there is a small cabin. You can see smoke coming from a chimney. You can see light in the windows. Stepping forward, doors close behind you all.
Shit. Make a beeline for the cabin.
Yeah? As you all start to run towards this cabin, you hear off in the hills this, oh!
Run faster.
Okay, run faster.
I'm sorry, I wasn't sure what the animal was, DM. Could you repeat?
Oh, it is a wolf. W-O-L-F, wolf.
Singular.
Singular, okay.
Not pack of wolf.
Sounds like a wolf. The bright, still day that you've stepped out into, as you're running, getting closer to this cabin, suddenly turns to night, and then the whole ground seemingly shakes beneath your feet from side to side. Can you give me a dex save, please, everyone?
Oof.
Everyone!
Everybody.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rock your body.
Yeah, my body got rocked.
Yeah. Oh shit! 3.
The lights rolled a 5.
I don't think I've rolled below a 15, well, with the modifiers and everything, tonight. And I am very happy about this. But I'm also deathly afraid that when we get to the bad guy, I'm going to roll 1.
There's no bad guy in all of this.
I need to find some decent music. This is not the right tunes I'm looking for.
Carols.
No, not carols. Not carols. No. There's only one time the carols need to be played, and that's on Boxing Day. And, okay, maybe 2, Christmas Day. It's the only time. The rest of the time, do not need to hear them.
Oh, I don't like this one either.
I just Mark, so.
I remember having to work retail at Christmas time, and little drummer boy at David Jones is just gives me PTSD. Ram that drumstick up.
Well, this is not the vibe I'm looking for. This is terrible. Pause that for a moment.
Right.
Who has got some rolls in for me? Everyone? Where are they?
Yeah. Hey, would you say this is a natural hazard we're trying to avoid?
Hang on.
No.
No.
This is like the whole world has just gone, just shaken left and right a few times under you.
I see.
Okay, so let's see who is falling over here.
Just 1 sec, though, DM.
Yeah,
Would you call this an Arctic terrain?
I would call it an Arctic terrain. Oh,
Turns out he has
shit.
something
I don't know
called
if that
God
actually.
mode in
I got
Arctic
a favorite terrain type, but I don't know if it actually going to make shit for a dex save.
Lance, you have fallen prone with the shift of the ground. Sparks, you are also prone. Alucard, you managed to hold your footing. Elias and Lights, you also both fall prone as the whole ground shifts underneath you.
Is this difficult terrain because it's the Arctic, or there's some sort of event happening?
There's some sort of event happening.
There's some. Okay,
The sound of howling comes closer now, followed by 3 others you hear, all kind of starting one after the other. They're closer than ever. Alucard and Lights, you pick up this sound of...
You boys ever eaten wolf meat before? Man, I'm getting my peckish. Oh yeah, I don't know how, but you went from like a kind of distinguished Southern gentleman to like downright hillbilly in the course of like 2 hours, and I'm here for it. But
I mean, that's just the booze.
You got booze?
Well, I say, not every wolf is an enemy. And I summon my beast companion that I keep forgetting that the ranger might have at level 5. Did this in the last one shot with it. And then, bamf, extra wolf.
It's a wolf spider, isn't it? It's like 3 centimeters across.
Okay. So you guys staying put where you are?
We could probably find somewhere a bit more advantageous to that.
You just stand up.
Stand up first, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll reach down and grab Lance and I'll help him up.
As you all stand up and find your footing, just cresting on the horizon, you see 3 of these large wolves kind of just all come up, puffing and panting.
Wolf or wolf?
Wolves.
Okay.
And they look to be, from your gauge, about 50 feet away from you now.
I walk back my beast companion thing. I kind of needed to acquire one beforehand. It's not a magical bamfy, bamf in, bamf out convenience.
Why don't we keep one of the wolves if we manage to kill them?
Yeah, it's not pocket wolf. It's kind of had to be there all along, kind of.
I picked a spell that's called Summon Beast, so then I can just go, boom, beast.
All right.
Did you say...
It goes to show how prepared this ranger is, right?
Yeah,
This
5th.
He's like, I learned this skill. I forgot to do anything about it.
I will cast a spell if they're within 60 feet.
they are within 60 feet.
I
I'll
take
take
a
a
swing.
shot. To,
Secret flame. All right.
I need a
I'm gonna drag
DC
some-
15 dex save.
I'm going to drag some characters onto my clocks thing,
So be it.
and you guys.
Tick tock.
I mean, if we all go
Love
back
the
to
wolf.
back and stay together and don't go running off, we should be okay.
You are throwing a. I need a dex save. Doesn't matter which one. Doesn't matter which one.
No, whichever one's within 60 feet.
We all have long range stuff, don't Elias? You get close like
That is a fail.
there.
What'd you say?
Can you do like punch like 60 feet
Oh.
away, or do you have to get right up on those things?
9 radiant damage for this bad boy.
I
Right.
can't do anything from range. I'd have to. My longest range is my whip, which I will crack in an attempt to scare these things away.
Whip
All
it.
right. Well, we on that. We'll make an intimidation check with that crack. Actually, give me an attack roll.
Ooh, an attack.
You are using your weapon.
Whoosh.
Oh yeah, that's huge. With that
Oh, yeah.
massive crack, whoosh, 2 of these guys turn and take the lead. Just run off.
Haha.
One of them isn't quite as startled as you would have hoped. Let's roll some initiative.
You.
Gonna make you a pet.
Hey, how'd your Sacred Flame? Did you kill one of them, or did you just slightly singe it?
No, I'm more lit it up so you can hit it real easy. Like,
Excellent. I mean, partially cooked wolf meat's still pretty good.
I thought we were trying to keep one alive so old matey here could have himself a little beastie friend.
I mean, we only need one between us all to eat.
Yeah, I bought a collar and everything. I just forgot to acquire.
Forgot the animal?
In my experience, a man with a collar and no dog is into things that he should keep to himself, sir.
Elias, I am missing a roll.
Collars and pink fluffy haircuts.
What's that? Sorry.
Did you roll some initiative?
Oh, yeah. No, sorry. I didn't.
You know,
I have a whip.
because I brought it up about rolling really well, I just rolled a 2 on the dice.
You angered the dice gods.
Okay, the wolf is up first. He comes charging forward and attacks the first thing you can see. He jumps straight at you, Elias.
Whilst I'm waiting for my turn for like the next 30 minutes, Elikai's just going to sit down on the ground and just...
It's an ass hat. Where is it?
He is an arse hat, or he does have an arse hat. Someone who used to shave.
Tries to bite you for a huge 9.
That'll miss.
That will miss. And that is all this idiot can do. That brings us to Elias. You're up.
Ooh. I'm a punch it.
He's gonna, we all have guns, and he's got guns.
Yeah.
Please tell me he's going to do the reloading.
I'll punch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a 19 to hit.
Oh, 19 does hit.
Will do.
11 points of damage as you boop this guy right on the snoot. He's taken aback a little bit of blood drips out of its nostril.
I think I'll use. I've never played a monk before. Flurry of blows, and I'll hit two more times.
They're Jez's favorite class.
I love monks.
No, he likes them right until they hit level 7.
Why?
That's when you get stunning strike.
8 to hit.
8 misses.
Okay, and I'll attack again because I think I get 2. Oh, natural 1.
The second strike. So your first one
Eddie
misses.
in the background. Just
Your second one, you try so hard to hit it. You're like, when you do a golf swing and you completely miss it and you kind of spin around a little bit, those kind of things. You just miss it completely and end up spinning just way off center.
Oh, the ice. Not used to it.
Staying put. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'll stay engaged with it.
Okay. Lights, you're up.
It's like nice and close, right?
Oh yeah, it's right in front of you all.
And we actually say, like, I'm just gonna look at Sparks and be like, hey, are you gonna get this thing? What's happening here? You want me to like hold it down, or like you slap the color on it? It's yours. Is it a Pokemon? You got to throw yourself a ball out? How do we do this?
I don't know. I've never done it before.
Well, what did your spell say, son?
It says cast doggo.
Well, like if I grapple it, will cast doggo work better?
What is going on?
Well, I think you gotta say "achoo you."
I'm trying to help Sparky Spark.
I have Beast Companion. You gain a Beast Companion. It doesn't say how you gain it. You just gain.
All right. Is it looking like I'm gonna try and
we're gonna break this doggo in and
like how hurt is it? Is it bloodied or anything? Or?
No, not very. It's got a bit of blood come out of its nostrils, and that's about it. But let me this is a large dog. Like this looks like it's made of frost and ice.
All right.
It isn't actually made of it, but it belongs in the frozen wilds, and it is huge.
I'm gonna cast here puppy, and as it comes near me, I'm gonna reach out to give it a pat. And what I'm aiming for here is non-killing damage as I cast inflict wounds at level 3 for 4d10.
So are you approaching it? So you're within melee range with it now?
I'm getting into melee range with it. It's got to make a con save.
DM Maddie says you can't do non-lethal damage on a spell.
Has to be a melee attack, chum, with a sword or a
Well,
axe.
it's past its save anyway.
crikey.
Oh, that's pretty low. Oh. Like a 3, a 2, and a 1 and something. A total of 8 necrotic damage from 4d10.
Oh, that is rough.
A 3, a 1, and 2 2s. That about sums it up.
You should have just cast non-lethal.
Should
Not
have.
the same thing.
Should have. I should have done it like a... Anyway, I did what I did. Okay. Other than that, I'm just going to step out of the way a little bit and just get around behind it. So I haven't left it. But just getting behind it. Kind of give... whoever else is nearby should get some sort of advantage on it now for, surrounded.
Okay.
Come up.
Sparks, you're up.
Now, when creating Sparks, I think the idea was that he was basically part of a famous family in one of Maddie's one-shots. So I'm going to name drop Sparks Irwin. And I'm going to cast Goody's Magic Biscuits and say, "Here, boy," and attempt to make an animal handling check to wrangle this wolf into submission, make it my bitch, and turn it into my beast companion.
Holy shit. Make an animal handling check, please.
Massively overconfident. Oh, it's a 7, not a 1. Sorry. The dice font looks a bit odd.
It looks at you seeing you reach out with this biscuit and like give it a come here boy. Snarls at you. Thanks so much for sticking with us. If you missed anything, our VOD will be available after we finish up the broadcast, or over on our YouTube channel next week. If you like the kind of chaos we sow, be sure to hit that follow button and subscribe. We love to see those numbers tick up, and we appreciate every single one. You can also find us on Patreon, where we post one-shots and insights into our campaigns and streams. And check out our podcast available on Spotify and everywhere you find good podcasts. As always, we love your feedback. Drop us a comment or join our Discord and roll with the Raging Rolls.